Good morning, good afternoon. My name is Rahul Sharma, Vedic practitioner from Chicago. For more details about my background and credibility, please watch the detailed video about the background and the credibility. In the today's weekly series of my Vedic framework for personal, professional, and business success, from the books of my Guru Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya, uh, founder of All World Gayatri Parivar, I'm going to be talking from his book Gehena Karmanogati. Gehena Karmanogati is nothing but the law of karma. And today this is our 15th video. I'm sure you have been watching the old videos to understand the entire Vedic system and the framework to start following from there. But law of karma is definitely very important, and most people don't understand because we don't have evidence to show how this works. But probably after reading the Gurudev's book, I got the understanding, and I truly believe in this philosophy of law of karma. So let's understand what Gurudev has to talk about this one. So first of all, just understand every action or karma is recorded 24 by 7 in your subconscious mind. We call it Chitragupta. Chitragupta is like a hidden camera. If you really take a meaning of Chitra in Hindi, which is mean a picture, and Gupt means the hidden. And in our Shastra or our books, it is mentioned that Chitragupta keeps accounting for everybody's karma, and there are billions of people and species in the world. How does it really happen? What really is mean is for people who has been knowing about the gramophone record or CD player or MP3 files, where one single line has a lot of recordings available, the vocal available, the music is available on those things. Similar to this, these days in today's market, you already know that company like insurance company Uber, they use a camera in the car, so automatically they are recording 24 by 7 every single incident happening. All the closed circuits TV are recording everything what is happening from security perspective. There's all Chitragupta. Sometimes you don't even know the camera is hidden, and people are watching and recording all your actions. So we have to be very careful when we are by ourselves. Don't think no one is watching. There is a camera there. Okay, and that's first thing we need to all remember. The Chitragupta is recording every single thing. So we need to be very careful what is right, what is wrong. Always remember Newton's third law, that for every action in nature there is a reaction. That means if you're going to reap, you're going to seed a seed of good work, you're going to definitely reap a reward of the good work. If you're going to seed a bad karma, you're going to definitely get the result of bad karma. And we're going to talk about that in how long it takes to fruitious. And that's where you need to understand that this is bound natural principle which Newton has identified very late in the life. But Vedic culture, the law of karma, has been known to our Indian rishis or scientific spiritualists for the last thousands of years. Whatever your current results are, if you're happy, if you are in pain, you're suffering from something, just accept this is happening because of your past action. Okay, and the results, many times people see, oh, I have been doing all the good work, but I am going through this pain and suffering, and the other person who has been doing all the violence and murders, and they are really enjoying the good life, they have all the money, they have all the cars, they have all the powers, they are in politics, and how this thing is can be fair from the God. But you have to understand that the result may definitely take much longer time by the time we do that, and sometimes it can be a few minutes, it can be all the way to a few birth cycles, which Gurudev has explained. I'll give you a simple example. If you are driving your car and you make a traffic violation in Canada, by the time the traffic ticket will come, it may a few months. I have got a ticket after 6 months, just because of the circumstances. Same thing when you are doing any karma, and depending on the how intense the karma is, what kind of karma is, which we're going to talk about it, their result might even take few birth cycle. So don't just understand seeing the current situation of somebody is looks happy, but they are doing the bad deeds right now. That's not because of that. It's not that immediate that you have done something bad and something bad should happen to them immediately. I'm going to talk about all those things, how Gurudev has mentioned about it, but this is the main summary which you need to understand about the law of karma. Now let's talk about something about what kind of karmas Gurudev has classified in his book. So he classified there are three types of karma. First type of karma we call it sanchit karma. The sanchit karma is something they are keep getting collected, which are unintentional action which you have taken without any emotions, without any desire of your own, but you did that under the pressure or force or the weakness or any helpless situation against your heart. I'll give you an example. When I was working in India, I was part of involvement giving the bribe to people to get the company business done. Now, is it a bad karma for me? I was not really intended to do that. I didn't never wanted to do that. I was always looking for a way to come out of this kind of job situation, so I never have to corrupt somebody. So that kind of karma are the sanchita karma. So it may be sitting in your Chitragupt recorded system, storage system for years and birth, and it never can give you any result. But depending on the situation, if I go back to similar environment, if I would not have taken any action to change my job, it would have definitely come back and give me the result in proportion to my birth. So in this sanchit kind of karma, yeah, they might be sleeping those karma for many years or multiple birth cycle, and you may not even get any result. And you might think, oh, that's fine. The God is ignoring all this. God is not ignoring. He is giving you a chance. The result may be either minimized or nullified with a strong, good surrounding, and you are doing some good deeds. You are visiting Tirtha pilgrimage like Gayatri, Shanti Kunj. I have been there. That definitely help. Or if you're in a reverse way, in the reverse cycle, if you're in an adversely association or negative environment, it may become more compounding impact, and you will definitely get the result. So that's the first type of karma. The second type of karma Gurudev has mentioned is the prarabdha. The prarabdha is the one which is very strong, and its results are also very intense. So normally prarabdha kind of action is the action taken intentionally, involving your intense emotion, such as you are in anger with somebody and you really were planning a cold-blooded murder, or you're planning to steal or adultery. These are all happening intentionally because you know about it, but you're still doing it, or cheating somebody. Those kind of karma act as a prarabdha, and their result of deeds may be noticed in few years or few birth cycle to create the similar situation, and it has to align with other souls which are also creating such kind of adultery, murder, theft, and whomsoever was involved in that situation. They all need to align in the next cycle or third birth cycle to get the result. I'll give you an example. Because of somebody's karma, okay, they have caused a pain of somebody's loss of a son because they murdered somebody. Now for them to feel or experience the same kind of pain again, it might take many birth cycle, because other person has to die, his soul has to take a new birth, the situation has to come to the same circumstances. Let's say 9/11, where many people lost life, many people saved life also. So this is all because of the prarabdha karma. If you did the good work, somebody really saved their life in 9/11 incident in US, and many people has to lost their life also. Their parents or their loved ones or their spouses have to suffer through those kind of similar pain what they might have caused in their previous birth or previous years to somebody else. So we need to really understand the very deep philosophy of the act and prarabdha. Best thing is we can avoid that, and the result of this will come in a suddenly or unexpected way, just like I told you. 9/11 situation, loss of body parts, surgeries, death of your family members, and sudden sickness, cancers, heart fail, heart attack. These are all part of that. So prarabdha. And then we need to talk about the third type of action, the karma, which has been classified. We call it kriyaman. The kriyaman is the regular routine work which you do with our senses, with our organs. Like I am drinking liquid. It may be a water, clear water. It can be an alcohol. I am smoking or eating sweets or unhealthy food. So those kind of things doesn't involve any emotions, doesn't involve any thought about it. you keep doing it because you have seen other people are eating samosas or jalebis or all those things, but their results are well known. Okay, we all know that eating too much of sweets is going to cause you diabetes. Drinking alcohol is going to damage your liver. Smoking cigarettes is going to definitely cause you cancer and other things. Are all known factors. These are the cream on kind of action. Now, once we understood what kind of action are classified, what we are doing, now what are the outcomes of these? So Gurudev has classified there are three types of outcomes. We call them as the first is a Devic pain. The Devic pain means the mental stress, emotions of worries, anxiety. A lot of people you see they are suffering through anger. They are always scared. They have fear. They have gone through the separation. They are in isolation. No one wants to talk to them. They are getting insulted. Some people are always remaining poor throughout their life and loss of money. These are some of the Devic pain, failure in life in many area. Okay, and death of your close family member. These are the kind of pain or the result which you get as a Devic pain. Now, Devic pain, as I mentioned earlier, the type of karmas, anything which is through the mental sins, that intentionally you have ill thoughts and bad emotions for others, and that's why I want you to watch my video on the Achmanam. The Achmanam process of our daily prayer can take care of all those cleansing of your ill thoughts and emotions. So definitely understand the entire process of the Vedic secrets of our success, and then you can definitely avoid this situation also there. Now, Devic pain is caused by the mental sin. Mental sin can be of even jealousy, because that is intentionally you're doing through your mindset. You're having jealousy for somebody else, or you're having unhealthy pride. You are selfishly you're doing certain action. You're arrogant to your team member, to your family, or you are cruel to the animals or other people. So these are all the karmas which will cause you Devic pain, and you need to definitely avoid that if you don't like that part. The second part is the Dehic pain. Dehic means like body. So any bodily injury, any bodily pain, those kind of the result which you get as a part of the karma fall. Like, you get cut, you get into an accident. Not everybody gets accident, but some people get into accident. Some people get into a very bad accident. Some people get into minor fracture or major fracture, some type of burn, genetic disease coming, causing a lot of people who are involved in that kind of karma in the past. Your surgery is part of the same thing. Somebody is born handicapped. Okay, definitely we have sympathy with everyone, but if you understand the result, the God is making them born handicapped with genetic disease for their good. So now in this birth cycle, they are understanding the godly principle and the culture, and they are fixing their thoughts, they are fixing their karmas. So next birth cycle will be free from that body. We all know that we are a soul. We are not this body. We're going to continue to keep evolving and keep taking new birth throughout. So don't just think and worry about people who are going through the situation. God is doing something for their betterment for the next cycle. Okay. Now, Dehic pain caused by the action what somebody must have done as adultery. It is a known sin. Okay. You know that you are not supposed to do that. You should be faithful to your spouse, but you're still making that kind of sin. You have to be ready for that kind of pain. Theft, you're doing intentionally. Okay. Killing somebody, kidnapping somebody, or any kind of violence. So those kind of things, I'll give you an example that for pandemic, right? Pandemic, so many people got suffered, and so many people have gone through that. This kind of social sin, we have not taken any action to prevent that, and that will also cause us to pass through the similar kind of pain. Now let's talk about the last type of the result which we get, like a bhautik, the physical pain caused by the unexpected natural disaster or act of the God. Okay, like earthquake. Some people are drawn into that kind of situation. Not everyone has experienced the earthquake or the drought or the pandemic or the war situation or thunderstorm or fire. You must have heard in many situations where people who have a booked flight ticket and last minute they cancel their flight for certain region, and the flight got crashed. Many people died in that flight. So all about this prarabdha kind of karma. Okay, people who are supposed to get that result, they were part of that flight. So people who were not supposed to be part of that, even they were planned to go with the thing, they have escaped themselves to that. And same thing with the 9/11 situation, okay, the flood situation. So all those are part of this bhotik pain which happens suddenly, and these are caused by the social sin, as I mentioned to you. If we are ignoring injustice happening in front of us, okay, group rap, something is happening and you are simply watching, not taking any action, you will definitely be paying some price to as a karma fall for that also. Communal violence, okay, people can motivate you, inspire you to do participate in communal violence, but imagine you are also going to pay the rewards in terms of bad result for that. Okay, another thing which I learned by listening to Dr. Chinmay Pandya in one of his YouTube video, where he has clearly mentioned that if children are doing some action, okay, and under the age 12, so 50% of their karma fall has to be borne by the parents. Parents are responsible for that. Anything about 12 years child, he has to be recorded in his Chitragupta account about all his action, and he or she will going to get the result out of it. So what we can do as a parent, we need to provide sanskars, which is educate, discipline children, what is right, what is wrong, and stop them. Okay. Now, last thing we're going to talk about is, so what we can do after having all those knowledge about the karma fal siddhant. First of all, stop crying or complaining of your pain and sorrow in your current life. Now you know that Newton's law is working. Okay, you have taken certain action, you are going to get the result. So accept the result, change yourself now, and follow the Vedic lifestyle. Okay, there's a lot of books available to learn about it. Gurudev has written 2,500 books. I'm trying to summarize in short videos like this for last few months. And then Gurudev has also confirmed that if you doing something good in now, it can definitely reduce the impact of your prarabdha karma. It can definitely reduce the intensity. For example, because of your prarabdha karma, you are supposed to get burned in the fire completely. But you have done a lot of good work in this age that can reduce the pain, and maybe instead of, you can just simply have a simple burn on your finger or maybe minor burn, and then you got saved. Okay, so these are something which Gurudev has confirmed. I truly believe with that. So how you can do that? You could definitely increase your daily prayer with the full intentional meaning, which I have been keep describing in my Vedic series. So please watch all the videos, understand the true meaning of every single ritual what we perform as a Vedic practitioner, and then definitely deposit good virtues. Now, good virtues, as you know, you can have some donations, you can help people, for poor people, you can educate few people. And with this, I would just want to take leave for this weekend. Be a Vedic practitioner, learn, adopt, and practice the secret of success. They are really available, wonderful. Stay successful and happy, and help others making this world a heaven. And don't forget to tune in for next weekend for watching my next video. Thank you.